Fifth General Convention of the NDPP, and to begin this, I call upon Mr. Visato Yosha, Pastor Union Baptist Church, Kohima, to kindly come and give the invocation.
Thank you for giving this opportunity to each and every one of us.
Of remembering all those leaders we have lost in the last 3 years. So honoris causa or the Doctor of Letters on the 25th of February by the Northeast Christian University. This only proves the dedicated service he has been contributing to the people of all walks of life. It only once again proves the kind of leader that he is, and it is a testament of his achievements. So sir, if you can kindly stand and receive a small token of our appreciation. Thank you, sir. Now we would like to acknowledge our very dear President, Mr. Chingwang Konyak, who has always dedicated his service to the party, being the founding president. So therefore, sir, kindly receive this token of appreciation. Thank you, sir. And finally, we also acknowledge the presence of our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. T.R. Ziliang. Sir, though you are new to the party, yet we feel we have an old friend with us, and therefore kindly receive this token of appreciation. Thank you very much. Now we'll come back to the program where we will have the welcome address and the Secretary General's report. And I give the time to our Secretary General, Mr. Abu Mehta.
Today is a historic day and a landmark occasion, not only for the NDPP, not only for the state government, but for the people of Nagaland as a whole. This party, the NDPP, was formed as a reaction and a response to the people of Nagaland who were crying out for an alternative, for a change, to build a new Nagaland. It was in this response that the NDPP was formed and founded on 17th May 2017 at our first General Convention in Kohima district. After that day, as they say, the rest is history. This party is a party like no other. The preamble of this constitution, the constitution of the NDPP, promises and commits that every member of this party will serve the people with dedicated commitment. Strive for realization of justice and equality with a spirit of peace and fraternity. That we will uphold the highest principles of democracy, freedom of speech, and freedom of the individual. Our party constitution says that every organ of the party, every member will stand up for true democracy and in the greater interest of the people of Nagaland. Article 2 of our sacred constitution says that the principles of this party will be guided by the secular ethos of the nation. We will have respect for human rights, protection of secular rights, every religion, realization of the people's aspirations, and that we will forever voice the voice of the common man, of every citizen, that the NDPP will be the voice of the Nagas. This is the commitment that our constitution assures. Most importantly, we are committed to uphold the rich culture, the traditions, and the Naga way of life, which has been passed on to us from times immemorial, generation after generation. At the top of the NDPP agenda is the Naga political issue. This party has committed that it will make every effort to stand up for achievement of peace, to finding a way to bring an honorable, acceptable, and an inclusive political resolution to the ongoing peace process and the dialogue. To the extent that our leaders are willing to give up their chairs for the cause of peace and for the cause of our people. The NDPP is a regional party with a national outlook, with perspectives of global nature. Regional because we reflect the aspirations and voice of the people. Regional because we are committed to stand up for the culture and the heritage of the Naga people. Regional because we have committed that we will stand up for Naga rights and Naga honor. National in outlook because we know that Nagaland and the Naga people cannot achieve progress and development without partnerships, without collaborations, and without working closely with New Delhi. It is this national outlook that our leaders have, that we are a participating and an equal member in the National Democratic Alliance. We are a contributing and a participating member in the Northeast Democratic Alliance. Today, the NDPP has emerged not only as the dominant regional party in the state, but we are recognized in the region and acknowledged at the national level. Our Chief Minister voices our concerns every day at the national level and is recognized as one of the senior most leaders in the nation. That is why we are a regional party with a national outlook. A party with a global perspective, because our constitution, our manifesto says that this party will act in accordance with global concerns. Our policies, our programs, and our vision, be it in the field of environmental awareness, protection of our rich biodiversity hotspots, standing up for gender equality, human rights, freedom of expression, climate change, all these factors which are of global concerns are also enshrined in our constitution, and our government has policies and programs which are aligned with global perspectives. That is why NDPP is a party that is regional, with its deep-rooted roots in Naga culture, national in outlook with global perspectives. Today, we have regions across 16 districts, and maybe 2 more to join us after our amendment and our resolution is adopted. 250,000 members across Nagaland, and a leader who is acknowledged and recognized at the national level. It is this party that is making a difference in Nagaland today. If you look back from the day we were formed in 2017 till today, as I said, after 2017, the rest was history. We have won every election that we have faced. In the 2018 elections of General Assembly, we had baptism by fire, but we emerged victorious with the blessings of God and the support of the people. Till today, we have won every election, 2 Lok Sabha elections, 2 Assembly elections, by-elections, and it was only in the last Lok Sabha elections that we had a setback. Setback because the defeat was ideological. The challenge was different. But we replied to the people of Nagaland. We replied to our adversaries with the mandate of the ULP elections, which was our brightest moment. Across the state, we swept the elections. And the shining star, the silver lining, was with women reservation, with peace, without any problem, without any incident. This party is the only party in the history of the state in 6 decades that we have elected 2 women to the Nagaland Legislative Assembly. Under the visionary leadership of our Chief Minister, the experience, the guidance of our President, we are making history. Today, we are proud to say that amidst our leaders, be it in the legislative party or in the party organization, we have a vast experience of leaders who come from various fields. From academia, from the legal background, judiciary, bureaucracy, sport, administration, entrepreneurship. All different leaders are coming and getting mentored by our Chief Minister and our President to lead Nagaland into the future. This party is no longer a political party, but a movement. We will continue to make efforts to build a new Nagaland for a new world order. We are grateful to Almighty God for the abundant blessings He has given us, and we are grateful to the people of Nagaland for the mandate that's given us and to our leader. We will continue to strive for every citizen of the state and be their voice under the guiding light of our motto, Facta non verba. Deeds, not words. Kaam bara, kotha bara nohoy. Thank you. God bless. Long live NDPP. Kugnali.
The NDPP remains the most dynamic political force in Nagaland. Friends, one of our most significant political milestones has been successful conduct of the municipal and urban local party elections after 2 decades, marking a new chapter in democratic governance. For the first time in our state's history, 33% of seats were reserved for women, empowering them to take a decisive role in governance. This progressive step has amplified women's voices in policy making and local administration. The election results were resulting endorsement of the NDPP's leadership. NDPP secured historic 152 seats out of 260 seats across the municipal and the town council. Elections could not be conducted in 15 town councils across 6 districts of ENPU areas. But the people's support for our vision and policies, our governance remained evident. The overwhelming mandate from the people reaffirms their trust in our vision and policies. We are committed to strengthening grassroots democracy, ensuring accountability, inclusive, and effective governance at every level. In politics, every election is both battle and a lesson. While we nominated Dr. Champion Mori as our Lok Sabha candidate, a leader with exceptional academic and political credentials, we faced challenges that impacted the election outcome. A major concern was the spread of misinformation and propaganda, which attempted to create religious and ethnic division. Organizing a political party is the means to the end of capturing political power, and as such, every party tries to formulate a program of action which will carry conviction with the electorate and secure their electoral support. In the last Lok Sabha election, unfortunately, the campaign is being launched by some people to exploit the religious sentiments for their political end. Constitutionally speaking, no party based on religion, no appeal for vote on religions, no pollution of the poll process by religious infiltration has legal sanction. One person, one vote yellow, and one adult, one vote is the role of law, which bears a secular page on puzzle. Religion is a matter of personal faith. There are places of worship where one can offer any amount of devotion, any amount of prayer. Faith is to be nursed and cherished in the hearts, not in the political podium. The mixing of politics with religion must be frowned upon as a deadly sin. Our government has launched several flagship programs aimed at transforming lives and ensuring inclusive development. Chief Minister Health Insurance Scheme, a landmark initiative that guarantees quality health care for all, providing financial relief to thousands of families. Chief Minister's Health Insurance Scheme is one among the first state-specific welfare schemes, wherein citizens of the state are entitled to free and cashless treatment for various ailments as a part of the state scheme. Hospitalization expenses are mitigated and easy access to quality and affordable health care is provided for further accelerating the progress towards universal health coverage. Chief Minister Microfinance Scheme, empowering farmers and entrepreneurship by financial assistance to drive self-reliance and economic growth, empowering powers and strengthening the rural economy by promoting modern farming technologies. Today we celebrate watersheds moment in Nagaland history. Under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, our party has achieved an unprecedented milestone in gender representation. For the first time since the statehood, the NDPP has successfully elected 2 women MLAs. One of them has been appointed as a minister, while the other served as an advisor. This breakthrough is more than just a political achievement, or it's not just a modern political achievement. It is a symbol of progress, inclusivity, and empowerment. It sends a strong message that women's leadership is essential for a just and prosperous society. I would also like to express our heartfelt appreciation to the Honorable Chief Minister for spearheading a transformative initiative in the healthcare sector. The establishment of the Chief Minister's mobile operation theatre, equipped with cutting-edge keyhole surgery technology and advanced diagnostic tools, is a groundbreaking step in ensuring equitable healthcare. This reduced healthcare access for rural and remote communities. This initiative will undoubtedly transform lives, reducing healthcare disparities, and improve overall well-being across the state. Friends, the creation of a state, Nagaland state on the 1st December 1963 was a clear indication of the government India's desire to solve the Naga political problem and to usher in peace and prosperity to Nagaland. Thus, the Naga people were given the power, responsibility, and opportunity to govern their own affairs. In the history of the Nagas, for the first time, a responsible and popular government was formed by the Nagaland National Organization in January 1964. Since then, the government of Nagaland has set itself to the task of running a responsible government with determination to solve the Naga political problem and to bring peace and development to Nagaland. Right from the Nagaland Nationalist Organization Party in its government time, all the political parties in Nagaland and the successive governments worked for the integration of the contiguous Naga area. The Nagaland Legislative Assembly passed resolution 5 times for the integration of contiguous Naga areas with the state of Nagaland. But the integration issue has become difficult to implement because of various historical events and has become a distant dream. The talks with the NDPP and the Naga National Political Groups was concluded on the 31st October 2019. The topmost concern and desire of the people of Nagaland is that the leaders of the various national worker groups lost no further time for the settlement of the Naga political issue with India. As long as the political stalemate continues, there can be no peace in Nagaland. The paramount task, therefore, the people of Nagaland is to find a permanent solution to this problem. Therefore, I appeal to leaders of the national workers to come together and with one voice and settle the issue with the government of India without further delay. In conclusion, I extend my deepest gratitude to our Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, Minister, Advisor, members of the CSC, all the central party leaders, women and youth organization, all the presidents and the party leaders of the regions and the other further organizations and the party leaders and workers, and all those who have placed their trust in the NDPP. Your faith in our leadership fuels our determination to serve even greater commitment. With these few words, I wish this 5th General Convention all success.
Title When You Believe. This will be presented to us by Ms. Azi Rudi and Mr. Kedoa. Now I give the time to them.
Many nights we've prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. No, we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. The hope is real, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will when you believe.
This time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, and hope seems like the summer birds that swiftly flown away. Yet now I'm standing here, my heart so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. The hope is fair, it's hard to keep. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. They don't always happen when you ask, and it's easy to give it to your fear. But when you're blinded by your pain, can see the way here through the rain. A small but still resilient voice says help is very near. When you believe, the hope is
Thank you, ASEAN.
And to our state. First of all, the economy of Nagaland, as we all know, is predominantly agrarian, meaning that our people are mostly dependent on agriculture and allied activities for sustenance. In conclusion, and as Minister in charge of Planning and Transformation, I would like to sincerely request all the ministers and advisors to be updated of the progress of developmental activities, not just on paper, but to physical visit and inspect the work and confirm how important flagship programs and other developments are being implemented on the ground. Friends, let us work together to ensure that the benefit of this initiative reach citizens, leaving no one behind. Together, we can build a Nagaland that is prosperous, inclusive, and sustainable. Thank you, and Koknale. Long live NDPP. Peace for development and development for peace has been adopted as NDPP agenda in our party manifesto under the slogan Nagaland towards a state of excellence. Naga people have been crying out for peace with expectation of a permanent solution through present negotiation. Generations of Nagas have sacrificed their lives and shed countless tears in the political journey, and all sections of Naga society have been deeply impacted by this political conflict. The state's economy and overall development and progress has been hugely hampered. Equal opportunity for our youth at par with our counterparts in the rest of the country is a challenge due to this unresolved issue. As the party leading the government, we have consistently reaffirmed our commitment to achieve an honorable and inclusive political settlement, leaving no stone unturned. The NDPP has been at the forefront of ensuring that the Naga people's voice is heard in every discussion.
As a leader, our Honorable Chief Minister, at the MLA legislators, party leaders, next election, let us think about next decade. Amaduna Thagibo, Muriginabi Thagibo, will be future planning nimide, it just started with Amagan Nagamanogando, she do yes. Amituli the Jai Assam de labor cost, that is Assam Logodi Bormi Tava, she Janigo, 300 rupees per day, Tagalanijo Kanani. Aru Ipali 2 minutes Purigina Nagaland Aginado, 700 rupees per day and 2 meals. Sabi do ang mga nakamano damdo. Inigan na ito, kam kuripi, nijor nakamadibi, bisya sa kila, hazara mari sa mo. So, the only solution I would request our Honorable Chief Minister to kindly consider is, we need a Nagaland Wage Act. Our act to implement program lagi. Kushi kusti lagade nijago. Itu hoilehi wage to reasonable limit thagile interior district karbi lapamo. Ami hunyan alo itu pale interior eastern kapale to wage to kutuba de 1000 bi mangiya boy. तो किन्हीं का एग्रीकल्चर डेवलप करेगा इतने का कोदा साथ आसे we have a agri university in the state itu law motu pi lagi boleh lagi main power management de aro livestock and crop insurance scheme dibi habli bi bishi bhalo motile mane posti time de kauri sob mori jay murgi sob mori jay aro those little entrepreneurs that are existing in the village they become bankrupt ini ka uluk livestock insurance thakile ta gambi uluk to gomona ke kurigina habana goya se utha kwada mikun ba monju kum ku thakile mam timi olibi amakan naga manogan nijor ora nijor midit na saile amakan nakale nimine itu kuribo naga mano ini ka hobola ka do amido subuna bishinai ite bhabna se ite 2025 2035 2045 dibi naga mano thagibo de amaga dole thagibo itu damdi amaga naga mano hiniga thagibo aji bora amaga itu picture na saile we are feeling the future generation tomorrow bora as party leaders as NDPP laga leadership ete aigina ase amaga hiniga ka naga bilego iso bora amaga bishi morum guru koina partner bora thagibo le ase itu bora moi kotha koto bobo thank you so much
আমি আজি বাহারে যামান পারে আমার গভর্নমেন্ট ফর্ম করলে বিজেপি লগতো অলপ আঠা করে মিনিস্টার দিয়া দেন আমি কিবি এনভাইরনমেন্ট এন্ড ফরেস্ট ক্লাইমেট চেঞ্জ আর ভিলেজ গান এটো আমার অনারেবল চিফ মিনিস্টার আমি এসাইন কৰিছে আৰু আজি বি আমি লগতে এনভাইরনমেন্ট ফরেস্ট লাগা climate change la kotha olop koi dibi koine ekdam bandingene ekta jurisdiction de kotha kobo dia karone etu olop kobo amar development to ekdam scientist laga development aro minister to bosti pura haman etu olop dikhe but koshish kore rahe gelo amar chief minister ami ko force kore আমি কোশিশ করে আছে আর পারিবলে যাই আছে একটা রিপোর্ট দিব নাগাল্যান্ডে ফরেস্ট 73% তো ফরেস্ট আছে 27% তো আমার আরবানাইজেশন আরবান এরিয়া আছে এটা পয়লা জানি আৰু আমাৰ ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট পৰা বায়োডাইভাৰ্চিটি ফৰেষ্ট কনজাৰ্ভেশ্যন ৰিজাৰ্ভেশ্যন কমিউনিটি ৰিজাৰ্ভেশ্যন কমিউনিটি ৰিজাৰ্ভ এটা ইন্ট্ৰডিউচ কৰাটো 200 সামথিং বস্তিকে এটা কৰি আছে আচলটো আমাৰ আদি মিনিষ্টাৰ সাহেব জানিব 1500 percent to hola bosti etia bhi more than 1000 to etia tak forest conservation te ahana etu garne sob bano ajibra ama NDPP party ring and file leader khan para bosti khan lote individual na paribo holi bi forest conservation aro reserve koribo community reserve banaine abahan ke respective DFO aro respective range khan kotha bole format ekta ase etu banagene amar PCSF office te submit kobi through respective DFO office pa ami khan tu kagoj ne delhi ni pongjai dile amar bosti manukhan logote sotomoto maintenance चा पानी लगा सब्सिडी आहे ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜನವರಿ আছে ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ नाही बोस्ती काउंसिल पर कंजम पड़ेगा ಇದು একটা বনে আৰু ওয়ান ইজ না 73% জঙ্গল আছে আৰু 200 ওপৰে ফৰেষ্ট ৰিজাৰ্ভ কমিউনিটি ৰিজাৰ্ভটো কৰিছে এইটো ঠিক আছে তথাপি এটা আৰু সংখ্যা নাই তাতে ৱেল লাইফ জানুখান একটা বিলি জঙ্গলটা বেশি আছে বলিবাজি একটা চিড়িয়া আওয়াজটো শুনা নাই না এটা কোন লগা গলতি আমার গলতি আছে আৰু আমাৰ হোম মিনিষ্টাৰ তো আজি নাই বি হোম কিবা ক'বলৈ মন যাতো in the name of air gun এটো মানে নাগালেণ্ড খতম কৰি দি আছে এটা air gun নকৰিব এলাউ নকৰিব লাগে not only others license না air gun বিং নেতি আৰু কিটিস যেমনতে পিকি কৰা এটা বি বন্ধ কৰি দিব এটো বড় খতম কৰিছে এটো কাৰণে জঙ্গল যিমান থাকিলে এনভাইৰনমেন্ট ক্লাইমেট চেঞ্জ নকৰে জঙ্গল ইমান থাকিলে ইকোলজিক্যাল ব্যালেন্স আহিব নপাৰে মানুহ এলাই বলবি গুন্ডাই বেমাৰ হৈ পানী আহিব লাগে জঙ্গল পাতাবি অলপ হিলিব লাগে না আৰু চিৰিয়া লগা আৱাজ হਰਨ लगा आवाज बालून लगा आवाज पांडू लगा आवाज অলপ শুনিলে ইকোলজিক্যাল ব্যালেন্স আহিলে এনভাইরনমেন্ট ঠিক হয় আমি আইএফএসপি নলবি আমি পলিটিক্যাল ওয়ার্ক করে আছে কাগজ লিখাটো আমি কৰা নাই রে শুনিয়া লাগা কৈ আছে এটো কাৰণে আমাৰ এনডিপিপি পাৰ্টিখন এটোতে যাব होता है बीमार किसिम आहे अब हंगे किबा एपिडेमिक बीमार आहे बि फट धरे लय केले इतो खान बैलेंस नथा इतो কাৰণে আজি জেনারেল কনভেনশন চামা করনি বস্তি টাউন দি যা খান আবা খান তো জঙ্গল পালিব লাগে এতিয়া পৰা জুম কালটিভেশন নকৰিব পানী খেতি কৰিব আৰু লিমিটেড ফাৰ্মিং কৰিব এটো কথা ক'ব লাগে বস্তি থাকে জুম কালটিভেশনটো অলপ বন্ধ কৰিব ফাৰ্মিং দে যাব পানী খেতি আমাৰ স্পেশালি থেনিমি এৰিয়া আংগামী জাগা সংখান কৰা নিচিনা পানী খেতি আৰু আমাখান নিজে কৰিব নাপাৰিলে আংগামী জাগা সং মানুহখান আমাখান লগা পানী খেতি কৰিবলৈ শিখাই দিবি করে মাতি আনিব লাগে হ্যাঁ এইটো হয়ে পাৰিব তো আৰু এইটোকে আমাৰ এগ্ৰিকালচাৰ মিনিষ্টাৰ এগ্ৰিকালচাৰ এডভাইজাৰ মিনিষ্টাৰ যেসব আমাৰ চিফ মিনিষ্টাৰ আছে আপুনি দুইজন বি তাকে অলপ সাবসিডি দিব লাগে এনেকুৱা হ'লে পাৰিব তো এনেকুৱা আমাখানকে এনেকুৱা হ'লে ফৰেষ্ট এনভাইৰনমেন্টটো ক্লাইমেট চেঞ্জটো আহে এনেকা হলে ইকোলজিক্যাল ব্যালেন্স আহে এনেকা হলে বেমাৰ বি কমকি মানুহ বি খুশি থাকিব চেৰা আৱাজ বি শুনিব সব নাগালেণ্ড চাবি পইলা টাইগাৰটো আমাৰ ফ্ৰেন্ডলি আছে টাইগাৰ এইটো বাঘ লগতে বেছি আপুনি খান আলাপ নাগা কেনেকৈ আছে নেকি আমাৰ কইজা খানটো আমাৰ ৰাজা খান আংখাল লগা আঠবাটো বাঘ লগতে থাকিব আৰু হেৰ খান এইটো খাল লগা আত্মাটো জঙ্গল লগাটো ৱেল লাইফ না জঙ্গল গাহৰি দাঁত লগা কলা খান এইটোতে আত্মাটো থাকে এইটো খুচি নামানে এইটো খুচি নমৰা বিষয় এইটো ফ্ৰেণ্ডলি না ৰিলেশ্যনশ্বিপ একটা আছে ৰেচপেক্ট আলাপ কৰিবি আজিকালি তুমি সব কাটি খাই ন আৰু এক থাকি নাই এতিয়া কোনো রকম জসল আমার প্রজেক্ট এর দুইটা আইছে কনজেনসি বস্তিতে তখন বন্দুক পরা মারছে বলা তো এত বড় তাই কামড় কিনে মরাই দিছে এতো বি আর তো জঙ্গল কাউরি তো ঠিক নাই বলে কমপ্লেন করে মানুষ মরেছে বলে তাই পরে আজকে মারি দিয়া নাই তো আমাকে যাইতে বন্দুক মারা পরে মারি দিছিল না আর কাম মেসেজ তো দিবই লাগে বাবা আমাখান 2 লাখ কম্পালসন দেয় আমাখানে গেছি করেंगे না to pop happening about it. So no problem. Aro Government of India para 1972 well at a net policy. Korakan de tahan policy not only conservation but also habitation. Another itu abang sob jane. Aro second day aro itu act to revise policy, amend policy 2002 te. Itu act to abang ke pass policy. Abang NDPP party laga topic to kena environment, climate change, aro wildlife pachadi. Tiger na maribo, buck na maribo, monkey na maribo, aro chirahan na maribo. Itu lahay amakan praja ko, bosti manukan ni. Itu ekta prasa. Enaga korelehe amakan laga climate tu pajawa pariba. You know to be climate change laga tu koi. Modi sahabi koi. But itu proses kuri ko takat tu dia nere. Itu kan. Aro amahan nature climate ekta ase. Nagaland tu ekta phal ase. Kele goram hoile Kohima hai. Thanda hoile kema ho jai. Itu hi climate change. Baki to itu karena kali itu jaga depend no kore gene itu to aban aro bhi change korbole koshish korbo koina aji amar NDPP party high command pora environment forest climate change la kotha kobi gopra aban sikon aro aba apo methala kotha mani gene man kotha koi ase oi yaad ande na pongja dagele map koribi next din de pongja dibo arbi abenge kobo dibo aro bhal bora puji dagele eso jawabra amange assess kore dibo last day I wish you all thank you and God bless.
The most relevant thing which is behind the progress of the world and mankind today is power. As simple as that. Starting from your everyday miniature gadgets up to the most strategic equipments that allow humankind to explore the space and the universe is all energized by power, or powered by energy. So the world and technology has made progress in leaps and bounds because of this word called energy. Behind technology, every technology, you name it, from your smallest mobile phones, which is your constant companion now, become a part of your life, up to the gigantic mega technological mechanisms. Everything is driven by power.
Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can see the fighting, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Mountains, we gon' walk it out.
Well, I promise you will bring the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need and all we need is hope. And for that we got each other. For that we have each other. Yeah. We will rise, we will rise, and we will rise. Oh, we'll rise up. And I'll rise up, high like the wave. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise up 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, high like the waves. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. I'll rise up again.
Article 3 is amended as any citizen of India of the age of 18 years and above. In the earlier constitution, there was a grammatical error. 18 years, 18 above. So years has been inserted as 18 years and above. Article 3, in the article, number 3, in Article 4, organization structure of the party will be amended as NDPP Central Office, Secretary, High Court Road, Kohima, Nagaland, 797101. Earlier, Central Office headquarters was in Kohima. Now we have already constructed our building here, so it has been shifted to Kohima, and address will be like that. Serial number 4, Article 4B, 2 new regions will be added. Serial number 16, serial number 19, Samador, and serial number 20, Newland. Earlier in our constitution, we had 18 region offices. Now we added 2 more, Samador and Newland. So these are the proposed amendment for the constitution. We have, in our party constitution, we have 42 pages, 1 to 11 articles. So, if you thorough study for the chance, I request all the honorable members, if you agreed, shall we all raise our hand and approve this proposal? Shall we all raise? Thank you, honorable members. Now the amendment proposal has been approved and adopted on 27 February 2025, 5th General Convention. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chair, for the time. Long live NDPP.
Election
Election Committee in exercise of the power conferred by Article 4, Clause -G and Article 5, Clause K and Article 6, Clause A. And having observed all norms as provided by the Constitution, I, Mr. Charles Jose, Convener, Election Committee, thereby declares the following elected members against the post indicated for the tenure 2024 to 2027. President, Mr. Jingwang Ponyan. Number 2, Secretary General, Mr. Abu Mehta. Number 3, Working President, Mr. N. Bendang Jamil. Number 4, Working President, Mr. S. Chubachan. Number 5, Working President, Mr. Ahobi Zimomi. Number 6, Treasurer, Dr. John Murray. Number 7, Senior Vice President, Mr. Charles Jose. Sorry, I have to elect myself and announce it. Senior Vice President, Mr. Rasamthang Longkumar. Number 9, Senior Vice President, Dr. Chumben Muri. Number 10, Frontal Organization, President, Central Youth Organization, Mr. Imchatoba Imchen. 11, Working President, Central Youth Organization, Mr. Ruvi Puna. Number 12, General Secretary, Central Youth Organization, Mr. Mixishe Zimon. General Secretary, Central Youth Organization, Mr. Meditong Odio. Treasurer, Central Youth Organization, Mr. Sedeviko Angami. Number 15, President, Central Women Organization, Ms. Vikali S. Zimomi. 16, Working President, Central Women Organization, Ms. Jesse Konyo. 17, General Secretary, Central Women Organization, Ms. Imli Naro Stephen Izun. 18, Treasurer, Central Women Organization, Ms. Maipo Walin. Number 19, President, Central Agri and Allied Organization, Mr. Y. Wikehosu. 20, Convener, Economic and Commerce Committee, Mr. Imnatiba. 21, Convener, Students Committee, Mr. Medo Yoka. 22, Convener, Committee for Promotion of Culture, Mr. Mr. YP Chilio Kyung Gun. Accordingly, to save time, the rest of the elected office bearers will be announced in the next session. Thank you.
President, Mr. Chingwang Konyak. Next, our Secretary General, Mr. Abu Mehta. Working President, Mr. N. Bendang Jamir. Working President, Mr. H. Chubachang. Working President, Mr. Atovi Shimumi. Treasurer, Mr. Dr. John Konyak, John Reed. Sorry. ENPO partial actually. Senior Vice President, Mr. Charlie Sekose. Senior Vice President, Mr. Rusundong Longkumer. Senior Vice President, Dr. Chumben Murray. President, Central Youth Organization, Mr. Im Chatuba Imchen. Working President, Central Youth Organization, Mr. Luvi Punan. General Secretary, Central Youth Organization, Mr. Mikishe Jimo. General Secretary, Central Youth Organization, Mr. Merikram Udyo. Treasurer, Central Youth Organization, Mr. Sadidiko Angami. President, Central Women Organization, Ms. Bikali A. Jimomi. Working President, Central Women Organization, Ms. Deze Kono. General Secretary, Central Women Organization, Ms. Indinaru Stephanie Izun. Treasurer, Central Women Organization, Ms. Baipo Walim. President, Central Agri and Allied Organization, Mr. Y. Vikehol Su. Convener, Economic and Commerce Committee, Mr. Im Nadiba. Convener Students Committee, Mr. Medo Yokha. Convener Committee for Promotion of Culture, Mr. Y.P. Chitio Kebigan. Congratulations to all of them on behalf of the party rank and file. Another special number, a solo this time, titled One Moment in Time, and it will be presented to us by Miss Sevinyo Chuzo.
But not alone, my
time to address the House.
At the outset, I would like to congratulate President Mr. Tingwang Konyak, Secretary General Abu Metha, and all the organizations of the party for organizing this NDPP convention, 5th executive committee meeting. Our past 8 years of NDPP party organized kura, set up kura. Aru noi moina bitore amakan general election face kura. Idu shaile Isor Morombara amakan success stories. General election hobi, state election, by-election hobi, Lok Sabha election hobi. So, jidishe. Kinaga jidishe. Khali leaders no, grassroots workers, frontier organizations, amakan united or active participation law dividend, amakan government lobo party. Why time thage election je kono ba harabo kono ba jitibo. Kintu party record chale NDPP party office bearers aru amakan primary member talk man discipline kore na kaam korani bide. Isor amakan ke morom kurse. Itu dibide. So party ranks and file bode. Amak khushi jonai ase. Aru ahadin bi inaga kaam koru lage. Amakan alliance logode BJP alliance naga. Itu hi amakan takat paise. Amakan absolute majority napailibi alliance para government banegana ase. Aru election face kora to so parise. Khali last Lok Sabha election 2024 Lok Sabha election to amakan sab ke surprise kuri. Opposition-less government with all the MLAs, NCP hobby, NPP hobby, LGP, Ramvilas Laga, RPI, NPF, JDU are independent. Opposition-less government is very rare. Aru inaga amakan NDPP late government thaga day. When we are at our peak into time day 2024 Lok Sabha horizon. It came as a shock for everybody. I don't blame any one of you. We ourselves and all of you, we were a little complacent, we were overconfident, but as mentioned by the former speakers, it was a political defeat, it was an ideology defeat. Aru inaga force iman idea is amakan poila itu Bible nuara hodis. Itu pura, it is a very costly lesson for us
Aro, whatever God is God, kintu ekta mon bikhado. Our regional party, amagan regional party asu. We are the face of our people. Regional party to extraordinary responsibilities. National party hoy, Bahar party hole, Bahar laga decision, facilities or protection bhi ahe. Kintu amagan to regional party to we solely depend on the people themselves and on our party. And we feel responsible as the guardian to our people, the indigenous people. Aro mon bikhado amagan Lok Sabha election haraise. That means no regional voice in parliament. Regional laga problem aha, issue aha, parliament ye kobo noara. That is hurting us. Alibi, jaise, it is a very costly lesson. But we all had learned from our complicits, mistakes. Kintu itu bi ekta inaga General Convention law type. So party manu top leader bra niche talk with the elected members and our former members. Inagata randomly itu ठीक लेकिन पीछे दी तो आरो इनका mistake होना लगे. When we are at our best, opposition-less government, 60 members together in the government. Our opponent has not one MLA in the parliament. Many polling booths that election agenda only amagan haraise. So to human beings, it is like a miracle. But we know what happened. Anyway, we'll leave it to the judgment of the people, and we pray to God that we don't face such situation again, for which we all have to be alert. In a situation, thaga dimye, ako ekdam bal khobra ahadu. 2024 ULP election, I say, with 33% women reservation. After 21 years of struggling to have that women reservation in the urban local bodies election, which was supported and mandated by all the tribal halls and public. It was time we went to the pool. Out of 278 members, into councillors electoral time. It surprised us again. The people were not against our party. People were with NDPP, with us. They're not angry with the leaders. And they voted out of 278, 153 councillors among particular GDC. And women reservation Itu election jado 33% noy gina 37% jitishe. They won even in the general wards. What a surprise, and what a pleasant surprise. In our last general election also, as mentioned earlier, amagan duita ladies candidate ishe. Duita bhi jitishe. Today, one is a minister, one is an advisor, holding heavy responsibilities. Department Durigana in Nagaland. So, NDPP, in all these both circumstances, we had created history. Therefore, my appreciation goes to the party and the leaders like you, the grassroots workers, and the public who voted for us. In Nagaland, life, individual life ke hole bhi, politic hole bhi, party ke hole bhi, up and down thake. But by the grace of God, aro public support. Ido public support bhi ini nohoy no. Our ideologies and our stand for our people is correct. Intermediate regional parties has advantages, disadvantages in this present politics. Our minister kan kotha koy demte ta kan subject dia dishna bangal para koi dishe intermediate ami tu phale kotha koi kena iman time na pilo Sel Jondo Tai IFS no hoy department to ekuta janano kotha koise kintu tai itu degree dura no hoy kintu practical je tai eta balbra chuli ase itu abakan ke dikhai dise so he is a practical man and we appreciate aur ekta point durado about 1,500 villages agalo. Hazar Bostido village reserve conservation of forest to adopt one ITV. So you please in your own respective village constituencies, Koigana, hoy, good village, Aro. Good village is amakan cultivate kor lage, kintu pahar kheti bari korbole diktar jagade to so forest conserve kor lage. We are living on the top of mountain, hilltop te thake to bosti. Intermediate pani problem ase so many villages are also migrating down. Ami hodai to koi. Purana civilization hobby, aji civilization hobby. Purana do amakan nishina mountain top thakise. Kintu sob niche di aise. And all the big cities, big towns, sob to seaside or seashore or river banks. Tadi kiman city damra se itu hole nodi osorde na hole pani oceans osorde it was communications and water is a requirement and this climate change our environment conservation itu kan to etem aji world top topic te jay Aru, sob laga kotha nago kintu amar power minister KGN tai bal bra bujai dise kintu importance of power it will be top 10 years Aro amakan power to produce globally land ownership issues the media ATV declared. Aro 24 megawatts ETR bana na chole ase koise kinu baki tu sob purchase kore ase to aro tade tai ekta itu ami thik bujane na tai ekta to amaghan ke message na ko to hole amaghan ek saal de power purchase immediate paisa do almost 600 crores nishna power purchase karigena at lower rate and sell at little higher rate. Idu tade amagan 50% nishna loss khai power trading too. Kidimide, why transmission loss bit again? Kindu power taste, electric power chur kurigena chola, aro non-payment. Inaga departments of fall bit agimo, kindu public laga fall bit bishas. Fortunately, surprisingly, some organizations say that we are against prepaid metering. You know, prepaid metering daily though, dam issue hai. Amakan itu namani mo one group. Kwado, Government of India was 5G 2003 the Amitar Logati Kam Karade. Amitar Logati Kam Karade. It would tie ministry ekta notu dishido. This investment, mane public sector de, government cholado beshi loss khai. Itu pura sob to privatize kob lage. Company kani cholabo lage. Inaga wegna ajikali Air India amakan hodai hawazas kora jadu it will be sold out to private firm. Tadi tahan laga liability thaga burden. Every month, every sal loss 1,000 crores harado. Itu sob save korigena. Itu dam paise aro staff kan sob responsibility. Inaga ami itu kotha koidam de report paadu 2024-25 February 13 talk amagan revenue loss calculate korado 257.08 crores loss kaise. When you reach March 3,000 पंजो पड़े तो गवर्नमेंट तो इटू काम करा दो प्राइवेटली डिसिप्लिन नाइ और डिपार्टमेंट की डिक्लेयर भी थके वो किंतु इटू सिस्टम बनाना है इटू बड़ा गवर्नमेंट चला दे इधर का प्रॉब्लम थके दे and that all the party rank and file amagan leaders nichana as a Christian state amagan sob Niger jaga de responsibility lagena model kobo lage and in urban areas we had reversed communitization town de urban de sob harai dishe khali villages de itu commandant decision আছে itu bra আমাক সব রেসপন্সিবিলিটি লব লাগি দেই কই কেনা আমাক কে itu গৈ আছে আৰু ইটাকা আপনার দোসরা খালবি ভাল ভাল কথা কৈছে ইটো খাটো আমার অফিস বেয়ার্স হেড অফিস পৰা ইটো খান ডিপার্টমেন্ট মেজর ডিপার্টমেন্ট ইটো খান কি কৈছে ইটো লিখি কেনা সব রিজন কে দিব লাগে আৰু মিনিস্টার ইনচার্জ আৰু elected মানুহ region in charge kanto itu department ki naga hoile public ke help korbo kena ka hoile modot pabo itu including yourself itu laga program to loigena grassroots talk jabo lage koda hello Chief Minister Health Insurance Scheme Chief Minister Health Insurance Scheme আপনার এটু বিমার হইলে কি টাকা গাঁও ঠিক হব পয়সা লাগে না হসপিটাল যাব ডাক্তার লগতে যাব পয়সা লাগে ইটোরা গভর্নমেন্ট সার্ভেন্ট খান লগতে টোকেন তাখান অলপ দি কেনা কন্ট্রিবিউশন করে For that recognition, family day, ekta sal day, 20 lakhs paidu to cashless health card panabi, bimar holi, abni holi bi, family day holi bi, ito hospital jai, fee khan sob tadibra, aru bhal bra shaikena, ito dawai khasi naga hoise, ito khan thik shaikena sign korbo lage. Hospital hi insurance logade itu paisa pabo aru apnar hat ki paisa baji thakile aru bimar hoile to aru jabo pare dusra manbi family ke aru citizens sob manu citizen kiman ase itu kan hoile eku contribution na die kintu 5 lakhs per month, 5 lakhs per year. Why is it? Aro bishi motor pai ase koi kana abi Delhi jabi bimar ekta mano hospital di thaki kana abi BLK hospital jaise bimar mano shole to ami aiji beta shaigna taito aiya ami ekbar same logode thank you kobole monaso koina service number koina itu scheme na thakile amakan to paisa nai kenaga ayo pare inaga that may be your family my family your people my people kintu kiman modot paise 66 hospitals in Nagaland and 65 outside Nagaland state Bishi bando, amar khan sati, MLA khan bi, bimar hoy kena thaga ereka lapa dikshe. Itu bara itu modal koba lage. Amar khan government manifesto, party manifesto de coalition na. Amar khan to meritocracy laga kotha koi dishe to. To NPSC to in place, aru amakan edo party de likhya nishna edo NPSC official korbo mona leta de interview dibo nohele apna clerical subordinate staff korbo gole to NSSB, State Service Board, itu Nagaland State Service Board. Tadi compete group lagi, jadi government di jauh. Itu competitive exam dia pass doa kan tu sorry dibo. Nai naga noy do. Itu divide Chief Minister microfinancing. Itu issue. So first we introduced 15 lakhs per person. Beneficiary to type 10% contribute korba lage. State government para 30% dibo. Itu ole apni paisa loan loa do interest laga rate interest rate to government para model pa. Aru bank para 60%. Ina hoy kena. Apnakan itu to self-help group hobby, individual hobby, entrepreneurship, business key hobby, itu najanile alop skilling lobi, training lobi, aru IDEN department, itu chairperson Abu Medha selected IAS, itu idem buja smart khan officer kan rakhi na itu kan facilitate kore ase form pabo inaka kore ase aru kontu bal kam kore ase success story thakile do loan can go up to 50 lakhs even beyond if you have the capacity. So everybody should work and earn. Aru particularly this is your government, this is your elected members, this is your ministers. Apnakan sob ekta noile ekta kaam to kori kena earn korbo lage. Then you give your service or even your contribution to the party. Noile itu system government laga privileges kan kheti bari holi bi business holi bi itu facilities na paile. Amakan ekdin government de na thakile itu party to mori jabo. Itu regional party ase. Itu nimide regional party to be in regional party, it's a huge sacrifice to do election funding, to support the candidates, the party to run. Itu national party national hoy. Modor kon phalibi na ahibo. But our regional party is to protect and to uphold our history, our rich culture, tradition, our customary law, our identity. It was. Aro, itu korobole. Amakan sacrifice kori na public service korbo lage. Apnakan ami ke morom kora, amakan party ke morom kora, amar party jiwan sab president kora, village unit top. So amar leadership support kori na. Iman sal. More than 50 years I've been in politics. India amagan government cholai inaka hatu. To Northeast Christians University, Amike Doctorate of Letters. Idu recognition diadu. I'm not deserving, but because of your love and support. Idu recognition by zero. So I dedicate this honor to the people of Nagaland, to my party leaders who are, and my colleagues who are with me all the time, in good time or in bad. And this is in the service of our people. Amnahan, amagan ke, amige morom kora, Khushi pa amar lobadi. Idu honoris koisa. Idu amakin ke amige diado. Idu public service de iman sal amagan মিলাই কেনে কাম কৰাই দিবি দেই আমি এইটো অৰ্ডাৰ পাইছোঁ so credit goes to you and I dedicate to the people of Nagaland এনেকা হৈ কেনে এতিয়া আমাক এতিয়া কি গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট থাকাতে কি কৰিব লাগে individually or self group or collectively in any form what you can do apnakan itu self employment or some earning itu laga source rakhibo lage ami bidimi lamba ase ami olop kotha amakan digital laga duty laga olop emphasize aru grobo sabi British mano Naga Hills ki aha 1830s pra aha shuru aru about 50 years hills ki ahikena Naga manuro taikan kiman takara ase amakan muribo itbi boy na lage maybe because of their bravery or their ignorance we don't have kingship we don't have governance idubra niger posti niger self defense je thakisu British India ti ahadu duisho nishina India rule korse itu time bi hole ekta king logode jaigena war korobo taike jitile do tar laga kingdom sab surrender hoy do kintu Naga hills ti ahadu you have to fight every village apni ekta village ki defeat korigena ta khan ke suppress kori dilebi next village jalebi same thing itu logode larai korobo lage itaka himat paise and they recognize our bravery our savage wisdom itubra British government do London de Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation Act itu pass korse 1872 de 73 de inner line regulation ILP ahadu itu kan ase do aru manu paisa bishi thaga manu kan they prevented from buying our land and they cannot have immovable properties aru apna laga ancestor laga antique khan artifacts aru apna precious materials to type booki kena paile do impose fine khali to noy aru jail hi khabo inaga korikena amagan ke protect kori yadi administration thagilibi taikan amagan rural local bodies te amar village system amagan customary law itu kan disturb kora nai aru inaga hoikena Naga movement thaga aha inbi India bi amagan ke recognize korisu ido children go there 371A special provision for the state of Nagaland itu recognize no hai inaga korikena land and its resources belongs to the people amagan religion usages amagan customary law amagan iman protection dishi recognizes sabilo British bugabanami indivi amagan ke recognize korse aru amagan amar nijer recognize na korle to kon amagan protect koro etu nimide regional thaga manu mane do আমাৰ কিন্তু গাৰ্জেন নিচিনা থাকি আছে এইটো নিমিতে নাগা ইছ্যু বি খতম হোৱা নাই আৰু এইটো ৰিজল্ভ কৰিবলৈ that is top priority of our regional party NDPP আৰু ভাৰতক এইটো খান বুজাই কিনা পাব্লিক আৰু লিডাৰ্ছ খান বুজিলেতো আমাৰ খান নাথাকিলে এইটো পাৰ্টিটো ষ্ট্ৰং থাকিব on the solid foundation নহ'লে টাকা পইচা পৰা কিনি কিনা পলিটিক্স খেলিব গ'লেতো কি বাৰ নাথাকিব আমাৰ খান নিদিয়ে আহি কিনে ইমান চাল চাৰ্ভাইভ কৰাবি বিকজ the core issue is our regional inspiration, our history, our identity protection. Itubra, don't take lightly about regional party in the state. Itu manuke bujaba lage. Enaga hoy kana sob ajikali tribal festival, hornbill festival koi kana iman bahar manubra ahi kana amakan ke shabale ahadu tourist mano ahadu. Itu kanto amakan manu laga invitation Quran nimide aha nohe do. It's good. We are Christians. We are a hopeless minority. Kintu Christian Kurise education anishe educated society hose aru sob se chote jat thagadu we became the family of the largest group of Christians. So what more blessing kintu nijer laga duty do amakan culture tradition to edu bahal bra thakibo lage aru amakan state policy bra road show kurigena tribal festival participation by apnagar laga songs dances aru your kapra khan dresses patterns apnar designs tribe alag alag all of wrong combination aru design all of alag aru your tribal ethnic food khalwa all of alag alag ingredients combination kan itu kan sob document kobo lage every tribe some has done konba to hoise konba to khwa nai aru itu amakan women folks amakan youth khan bujia khan to party to niger tribal house no women group youth group itu korigena Naga laga identity promote korbo lage aru ekta baki du customary law British time para aha amakan alag thaga niyam thaga do sagina system nai itu para bosti die takhan hukum choladu naam dihido gao bura GB na itu British legacy British time para dia ase hoy Korea se niyam sem to kintu naam do nai itu para bosti die bura tu gao bura aro manu basa jani kena takhan logodi birai kena kam kora bole para cholabo para kan tu DB Dubai shikan to itu kan pura amakan customary te hole GB do village court cholai do case sob fasla kori de aru Dubai shikan to administrative center ase that is supported in court sob para case kori আপনার জেনে গম্বরা কোর্ট নে যাবি ফি কিমান লাগে ফি না লাগে টাইপ বি না লাগে আর ফসলা করলিবি ইদু দুইজন জায়গা রূপন কইটা চো মিলাবি দে কই কিনা কমিউনিটি লিভিং ইন হারমনি ইদু লাগা সিস্টেম বানাই দে তো সেম থিং উইথ Dubashis To India, itu system to all of dilawan ami administrative officers kan, NCS kan, IS kan ke koise. Apnar GB kan aru DB kan loigena apnar kan chaparsi jugali disina na jolagi. They are the identity of the Nagas. They are the guardians of customary law. Itu respect digin cholabala. Itu dakan ke koi. Aru apni jabiro itu customary law na thaki kena apni high court jaile advocate khan apni ke kiman fee lag mangibo in terms of lakhs, not thousand. Aru itu customary court ki ase chori dibi kobo to sob to magistrate court te jabo okil lage, high court supreme court jabo okil lage. Tetiyo to common man, farmers, itu paisa nai tiribide itu kheta bonare apna laga right ni mano paisa thaka kan loi lobo kendi lobo. Itu bara customary law is very important. All the tribes have submitted their customary law documentation. Written dear Paigana, Home Department is sub compiling. It will be there. Government to civil society can look at discussion. Village court ase, superintendent court ase, kintu apex court. Sabse uncha. Itu korbo lage. Mane 16-point agreement ni sang bose do. Ito de likha do. Village council, range council, tribal council, na 3 tiers. Or that it I can a government de amar time de hole ami ACM kursi, range council, ami chairman kursi. Inaka hoy kana amakan range chalai kana ise. Aru inaka hoy kana constitution amakan ke protection special provision thakani mide idu pura idea panchayati raj aisudu panchayati raj kintu amakan constitution provision ase amakan culture tradition kan to special provision ase customary cholai itu pura 73rd amendment panchayati raj law de amakan ke exemption disini amakan ke exemption di panchayati raj tu ki ase that kan to itu amakan itu nadi kena amakan system to village council na amakan to selection aru panchayati raj to election itu divide India bosti level only bi panchayati raj election korigena beshi jagara kore alo village bi ruling opposition jagara bosti to 2-3 bag kodiye kino amakan एकदम rich name baldu nomination bra itu election na aru any dispute you cannot take it to court, high court, supreme court. Customary law says it will be the last decision dispute only to state government. Where your elected members are there, and that decision justice will be given. Ami bira ahadu bosti jadamde. We are exempted from panchayati raj. We are village council. Kintu bosti de jado kono ba leader aro public leader khanni panchayat hall de meeting korbole ase panchayat hall meeting lobole ase koi gena mi koi Panchayat to American Noe, American to Council Hall. Council Hall ko lage, Bishimano Ajikalvi, Council Hall na going na Panchayat Hall, the meeting level as a to Kotagari. So our party has to tell the people what is the correct thing, how the Constitution of India protected us, and how we are separated. Inaga, chotom ekta example dishi. Itu bara amagan. Edam government kishim program, welfare program jai ase. Kintu amagan duty as regional party extra. How to protect, promote our rich culture tradition. How to promote, protect our customary laws. Inaga higena. How to develop our inaga para amagan inaga oppositionless government hagaram pe amagan milli gena nijer bhi model ko lage society bhi develop ko lage aro milai gena naga issue de amagan top agenda se itu bhi fasal korobole koshis ko lage amagan itu sal loi gena akto ekta commitment di gena naga issue ke pursue korbo seriously discuss korbo no hole every election jabo naga issue laga loi jabo kintu eku nohoy aro unfortunately naga national workers koi nation immediate kam kare gena nijer faction to duri gena Naga logot takes correct. It do not think no. That is self-defeat. That is suicide. Our overground inaga thoroughly divided into the media amagan party government de unity to paise iru public logote our national workers logote kinaga milabo idu propagate korba lage disseminate korikena grassroots talk jabo lage amagan aji bishi din lamba meeting loise ami iman para kotha tu bon korobole ase amagan idea notun bostu ekta ahadu amar ULB urban local bodies to formation hoise konoba de election hoa nai itu khan bi itie bara milai kena aru women khan reservation mani kena joldi bara fasla kori kena election na loa jaga dibi election loba lage aru dade apnar town council aru municipal ILB itu khan bi milai kena joldi korba lage aru etu nimide election na loi kena women reservation na loi kara grandi na pai kena itu bar bi amagan mangi ase aru development town de develop korile to amagan bosi do fund de do kintu town de fund nahi do because we could not fulfill the 74th amendment itu hoile urban local bodies aro itihi issue hoise but it is only say 70% or 30% do ago election lobo lage itu nimide bishi time amagan meeting bi loise aro once again I want to thank all the colleagues, legislators who have been supporting me and cooperating with me, our ULP members, councillors, and all the party rank and files. Your unwavering support to my leadership. I'm a leader, Balaji. Keep us success come Mani, it is because of your support. You're working at the grassroots. এইটো নিমিত্তে আমি আপনাখানকে কৈ আছে আপনাখান পৰা টাকাত পায় এইটো পৰা আজি নতুন অফিস বেৰ এইটো কনস্টিটিউশনাল ম্যান্ডেটরি থাকা নিমিত্তে 5th NDPP General Convention লৈছে এইটো কান আজি রিনিউড কৰি কিনা এনার্জি দি কিনা পাব্লিক ওয়েলফেয়ার আৰু ডেভেলপমেন্ট প্রোগ্রাম খান লৈ যাব আৰু MLA খান ইলেক্টেড খান রিজন জেডিজিটি ইনচার্জ দিব পার্টি সেন্ট্রাল অফিস বেৰ খান দি কিনা রিজন যাই কিনা গ্রাসরুট টক গভর্নমেন্ট লগা প্রোগ্রাম কি হয়ে আছে কি বেনিফিট আছে এইটো লাভ পাবলৈ আপনাখান সব কাম করবি কৈ কিনা এইটো আপনাখানকে বুঝাই আছে আৰু আজি টাইম লৈ লিবি ভাল পৰা কথা কোৱালা ভাল ভাল কথা কৈছে এইটো শুনি লৈছে এইটো পৰা ইটাকা আমাকান মিলাই কিনা নাগালেণ্ডটো আৰু ভাল আৰু ডাঙৰ পৰা বনাব লাগে ঈশ্বৰ সব লগতে ব্লেছিং দিব আৰু আমাৰ কথা ইমানতে শেষ কৰিব লং লিভ NDPP থেংক ইউ
This resolution has been prepared after thorough deliberations, consultations, and discussions with the Honorable Chief Minister, his cabinet colleagues, and the party leadership led by the President. I therefore take this privilege as the convener of the resolution committee to read out the resolution as follows. The Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party, NDPP, was established at a time when the people desired a new regional political party that would represent the voice and aspirations of the masses and respond to the need for change in governance and developmental perspectives. The preamble of our Constitution pledges to strive towards the realization of justice and equality under a spirit of peace and fraternity, upholding the highest tradition of democracy and freedom. Therefore, in alignment with the commitments enshrined in the NDPP Constitution and our election manifestos, the 5th General Convention of the NDPP, held on February 27, 2025 in Kohima, hereby adopts the following resolutions. Political. The Indo-Naga political imbroglio has always been and remains at the top of the NDPP agenda. We express our appreciation to all Naga National Political Groups and to leaders, past and present, for making significant contributions in the journey of the Naga people and our aspirations for honor, recognition, and lasting peace. These efforts and sacrifices have ensured that the unique history and culture of the Nagas was recognized and acknowledged. This was underscored by the declaration made by the former Prime Minister of India, late Atal Bihari Vajpayee, during his maiden visit to Nagaland in October 2003. The Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation of 1873, the representation to the Simon Commission in 1929, the plebiscite of 1951, the Framework Agreement of 2015, and the agreed position of 2017 are some of the many historic milestones that bear witness to the unique history of the Naga political movement. The NDPP reaffirms its commitment to defend and protect the history and rights of the Naga people and to constantly make efforts to facilitate the realization of a lasting peace. We deeply appreciate the sacrifices and contributions of every Naga family towards the Naga issue. The NDPP also acknowledges the efforts of individuals, Naga National Political Groups, political parties, churches, tribal hosts, and civil society organizations in ensuring that peace prevails in our state. In today's era, there is an urgent need for the Naga story to be presented on a globally recognized stage, one that leverages the talents and ingenuity of the Nagas. Therefore, the NDPP appeals to all stakeholders to come together and continue sharing our story so that it is appreciated and accepted both nationally and globally. At this critical juncture in the Indo-Naga political issue, the NDPP calls upon all Naga National Political Groups to heed the voices and aspirations of the people and to unite in achieving our common goal of achieving a negotiated political settlement of the Indo-Naga political issue. The NDPP urges all negotiating parties, especially the Government of India, to ensure and expedite a final settlement of the Indo-Naga political issue, one that is honorable, acceptable, and inclusive of all stakeholders, and one that upholds and honors the rights and history of the Naga people. This settlement is essential for establishing lasting peace and ensuring comprehensive progress for Nagaland and the Naga people. The NDPP further appeals to the Government of India to reconsider its decision to abolish the existing free movement, FMR, and to urgently halt the construction of border fencing along the Indo-Myanmar border. Within the traditional borders recognized for generations that spans across India and Myanmar, Nagas have since time immemorial lived and moved freely without any restrictions or interference. The removal of the FMR and the erection of border fences could adversely affect our state's delicate situation and impede ongoing Indo-Naga on this 27th February 2025.
Convocation of the Northeast Christian University. Let us all rise up once and give him a standing ovation.
However, I would like to give special thanks to two committees, the Catering and the Refreshment Committee and the Decoration and Venue Arrangement Committee. I also would like to thank all the Central Party workers who are not in any of the committees, but yet you have contributed to the success of this convention. I also would like to